Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Raptor 415 toy hauler fifth wheel. You guys have picked a really cool unit. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A few things I want you to take into consideration. First, your slides. You have a camp slide. Then you have these two slides on your off camp side. So take into consideration how much room you're going to need for them when you park. Make sure they can both come in and out, as well as one on the other side, unhindered. Preferably nothing hanging over top of them. And I want you to think about where your power and water hookups are. Your power is going to be all the way at the rear on your off camp side, or your driver's side of your tow vehicle. And your water and your entire docking station is going to be toward the front on your off camp side, or your driver's side of your tow vehicle. As you park, you got your hitch unhooked. Right on the side here is your auto leveling system. To your right is where you turn it on. You can bring your jacks down and go through this here. Check your battery. Side to side leveling, front to rear. Auto retract for when you are leaving. Manual mode. And ready. If you hit ready, hit auto level. Auto level is going to bring all your jacks down. It'll dance around for a few minutes. Get your unit level. Once your unit's level, you're going to go ahead and hook up for power and water. We'll do the power first. So again, at the back of your unit, you have this 50 amp cord. Along your convenience pack will be this 50 to 30 dog bone. And should you need to plug in at home, a 30 to 110 adapter comes along with it as well. Now we'll hook our water up. All plugged in. Come on up here, bring your hose up. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines inside your unit. Always use this when putting water into your unit. Come up here to city fill. Plug that in, hook your hose up. Disregard everything on these. These are from the old system. Now you have water on demand. So once you've got your hose hooked up, don't turn it on yet. You're going to come over here to your hot water heater. Go ahead and turn your hose on. If your hose has been on for a little while, you're going to come to this pressure release valve. It's going to release air out of here. Once you get a little steady flow of water coming out of here, you know this is full and you can turn it on. Now if you're using potable water, you just want to fill your tank, you turn this down to fill. And fill it up in the same spot as the city fill. Just remember, when you're using potable water is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump inside. Don't turn on your water pump when using city water, it's already pressurized. So do the same thing when using potable water. Burp the air out of your hot water heater and turn that on. Got our water and electricity hooked up. Let me go ahead and walk you around the unit and show you a few other things. Also here in your docking station, you have this external shower with this big long hose that connects to it. There's where you put your winterizing in, your city full. Your tank flush, we'll talk about that when dumping your tanks. Black and gray tanks there. Over here is your battery disconnect. It's going to come important later when I talk about your carbon monoxide detector. Cable satellite in, and your freshwater drains. Over here, your battery connect. Again, your auto leveling system. Hot water heater. Furnace heat release. You got your furnace going right now, warming it up inside, and it's rather warm, so avoid to steer away from this. When you run your furnace, it gets rather hot. Quick note on your slides, these are called wipers. What you want is for these wipers to be pliable. So they have, it's actually called a wiper fluid. You apply wiper fluid to this and it'll keep it pliable and add longevity to the life of it. Here's your other stabilizing jacks. And an extra gray tank. Handle right there to pull when we're leaving. This is access to the back of your fridge. Okay, hood vent for your microwave. Going back to this, here's your fueling station. Nozzle and everything's in here. There's your unleaded fuel entry. Here's a fuel pumping station where you turn it on, an emergency shut off. Your ladder. Go up and check your seams. At least twice a year, beginning of the season, end of the season, caulk as needed. We'll bring down your ramp door here shortly. Coming around this side of the unit, inside is a handle that you can push open to relieve exhaust out of your garage. Big awning here. You run that awning out, you only want to run it out until your flap falls down to 90 degrees and you can see the bar underneath it. Your outdoor speakers. Your solid steps, we'll talk about those when closing up the unit. A 110 here if you want to set a table out here. Your separate awning. Pass-through storage with your vacuum system. Up here, you got to turn on this light. Also cable and satellite and 110 if you want to set a TV up out here. In here, your hydraulics for your leveling system. In the front storage, a little dirty, they're still cleaning your unit. Use your propane with your regulator. Simply point this toward the tank you wish to be using. Green means that it's full, turns red. Empty, time to switch it over. And lastly over here, your generator, which when I'm inside, I'll start that up for you. You do have some docking lights here underneath for your stabilizing jacks, as well as up here. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look inside. So coming up inside your unit, most importantly, I want you and everyone that's camping with you to know that the fire extinguisher is by the entry doorway. In case of emergency, everyone should know where that's at. Also coming in your entry doorway, down on the ground, inside of your kitchen cabinet is a 12-volt carbon propane monoxide detector. So, this is 12 volt. The reason I mention it's 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, nothing charging your battery, go ahead and use that battery disconnect to keep this from running your battery down. Going up here on the wall. Here's where you turn your hot water heater on. Hold that on here. Use your controls here. Here's where it's solar prepped. Come up here to your control panel. Those are always zeros. You can reset it later. Let's start with your settings. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, date and time. You can go through and set all that up. Hit the back arrow. That'll take you back. Here we can start your generator. So, I'd like to prime it. Hit start. Looks like they still have to fuel it up. I'm sorry. Up above that. Oh, let's go back down here. Slides. You can control your slides from here, in and out. Your lights. You can scroll through and shut on and off all the lights throughout the whole unit. Hitch, you can bring that up. Other triggers, your HVAC, your water pump. Turn that on here. Check your battery. And shut that off. Up above that, it's a thermostat. You'll see several of these throughout the unit. That's just to help the thermostat work. It's a temperature reader. And then your lighting here. Turn around the unit, you got a 110 here. Another 110 here. Talk about this little island here. Down here's your vacuum system. Turn that on, hook your hose up, vacuum the whole unit up. Inside your cabinets here, I'll give you your access panel to your breaker box and fuse box. You got a big variety there, a bunch of 15s, a couple 30s. I highly recommend grabbing a handful of those and having them with you when you go camping. Self-explanatory microwave. You have a light here, more lighting here, accent lighting. You have a panel light. This glass top makes an excellent backsplash. Simply turn this to light, you'll see it go from blue to red, hit your spark, and there's your flame. Same thing on the oven. Bring this down for panel light for the oven. Hit it to light here, hit your spark over here, and that's where you have to light your oven at. No more pilot light down below. On your Nordic cold fridge, turn that on. It's set at 9. So right now it's on auto. Auto means when you're plugged in, it's running off electricity. As soon as you unplug it, it'll go to gas. That's strictly electric, there's strictly gas. Change your temperature from 1 through 9. Big pantry here. Your TV. Here's your lighting from in here, or accent lighting for around the TV. Your IRV technology sound system, AM, FM, Bluetooth, 3-zone. I don't know how I'll pick up anything in here, but you play your music indoors, outdoors, or both. Shut it off here, play it up front, or that's the garage area, and then this is 3 is outside. Talk about your fireplace. They're not just for looks anymore. Got the heat going on this. So if it's a little chilly in here in the morning or evening, instead of using up your gas, turn on this electric fireplace. It'll crank out some heat in here. 1400 watts, 4777 BTU. You get some nice heat in here and save your gas. Let's talk about your recliner here on your sofa. It's what I call a parachute pull. Reach here and pull up on this handle. It gives you your recliner. You also have massage. Shut that off. Light and heat and massage. Let's go up the hallway. Going off into your bathroom here. One thing I want to mention in here is this is where your 110 with GFCI reset is at. Come back into your bedroom. Connex charging ports. Lay your smartphone right on there. Separate AC and smoke alarm. Your own television. Again, another temperature reader. In the bathroom, you do have a hand crank open exhaust, which have to be turned on from here. Coming outside. Let's go back into your garage. 2 ways to store these. You can store them up like that, or you can lay them against the wall. It's all on these cotter pins here. Pull and release them, they'll lay against the wall. All your controls for that are up here. They're in cargo. See how to bring them both down. So you'd have to go over there and lift this one up. Remove these cotters. Lift this up and send it straight like that one. Then if you want to bring down the top bunk, bring this bottom bunk all the way up. Pull these cotter pins. There's one on each corner. After you pull all 4 of these cotter pins, you can bring it down. It'll bring down the top bunk, which will stop about halfway down. You have a carpet in here. a ladder for your bunk, and an easy to set up deck on the back. This is prepped for a washer and dryer. There's your separate bathroom back here. Again, another temperature reading. These really help the furnace work at its maximum capacity. Another fire extinguisher back here. And your separate TV for back here. Well, that about covers everything on the inside. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite and close everything up. First and foremost, I want you to go through and make sure nothing's going to impede any slides from coming in. Nothing in the way of that slide. Nothing in between here. Close up your seating. And up in the bedroom, most importantly, you want to come next to the bed here and make sure nothing's going to impede this slide from coming in. Once you do, come with your control panel. And we're going to go to slides. So here, we'll start on the wardrobe side. I like to open up the bathroom door so I can look in there and see it coming in. Just simply hit the it and put the wardrobe slide. Your wardrobe, again, make sure nothing's next to the bed. You also see you have to strap that door back. A little bungee cord to hold that bathroom door back. Goes in quickly. Go to the kitchen slide. Comes in rather quick. Now what I like to do before closing my last slide is come back here. I'm going to go back to lights. I'm going to shut off every light in the unit and see which ones I need to individually go through and shut off. Accent lighting down here. Lighting behind the sofa. This light up here. Your bathroom's off. How do you know you're not leaving on any lighting when you're traveling down the road? All your accent lighting is now off. Now we go back to our slides and bring in our sofa slide. And make sure your chairs are up. Nothing's out there. Back to home. Shut lights again, make sure everything is off. Shut that off and head on out of the unit. Come out of the unit. A few steps up. As you see, they're on hydraulics, so it helps you lift it up real easy. Before this goes in all the way, show you real quick how these legs go. Simply push on this button and pull in and out on this. Grab your handle, lift it up into the doorway. Make sure your exterior door is all the way open so this doesn't catch on it. Close your door. Lock and deadbolt your door. Lift and turn over your handle. Putting around. Unhook up any cable. Come over to our docking station. Open up both of our low point drains. Come to your hot water heater. Pull up on that. Leave that setting just like that, and it's going to drain all your hot water out. Get your hand out of there quickly. And close that after that's done draining. Don't forget to close up your hot water heater. And head on up to the dump station. At the dump station, take the sewage hose, comes in your convenience pack. Come right here, back here to your black tank. Hook your sewage hose. Come back up here and pull your black tank. Now if you pull your black tank for a little while, sounds like it's no longer draining, you're gonna take your water pressure regulator, you're gonna go to your tank flush. You're gonna hook this up, leave your black handle open, hook a hose up, and run that hose for a good 5 minutes. What that's gonna do is it's gonna spray out your black tank, get all that nastiness out of there. Shut that off, close your black tank, pull your gray handle. Gray handle is gonna be your cleaner waters, your sinks, your showers. Come down here, unhook your sewage hose, store it in a nice sanitary place, and head on home. Again, we thank you for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Raptor for many years to come. Happy camping.